Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel Eddie in Reading Land. My name is Eddie and today I'm bringing you a reading. Okay guys, like I said in the introduction, today we're gonna do a reading. Now, this reading is gonna be for myself and I decided that I was going to do this here with you guys because it's very rare that I consult the tarot and uh, for a more personalized reading, I guess, because usually I'm very decisive and usually I make up my mind really well, and I'm able to draw conclusions using other processes other than the tarot. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't use the tarot for to gain insight, because I do. And so this is going to be one of those examples where I'm using the tarot right now because we're going to go to the down camera so that I can explain this better to you guys. So I have three paths open to me, and I actually know the better path for myself right now, the one that would generate more better income, and it would get us closer to our goals, to be this one. Now, these three cards over here, by the way, these are from the cloud cards by the amazing group manga artists called Clamp. They're my favorite manga artists. And these three cards stand for the three different paths that are ahead of me. This one stands for a path that I have started before, but I seem to get blocked every single time that I start this, that I want to start doing this. I get a block. This is related to social media, and the reason why I chose the lock card was because of that the block that I keep getting. I have started this path about three different times, and yes, it does involve social media, and I chose a lock because it also involves my privacy, and well, it would be it would be another social media account that I would have to open. And I know that if I choose, if I go and if I determine that I'm able to remove this block, I know that it'll get more difficult for me as it goes on, for me to manage in emotionally, and probably also manage time. I would it would be quite stressful in the long run. The create I chose because this represents a path as an artist. Now I keep drawing. I draw almost every day, guys, at this point, and I am working on tarot right now for myself, but I want to share with you guys eventually when I'm done with them. I'm working on two tarot, but one of them is taking priority. This path right now, it involves me making an investment that it'll be good in the long run, but it's not probably going to be something that I'm able to justify right now, and the investment will come in much later, and I'm talking years with this path. This one, my mom has offered me a job in her company, and this path provides a lot more um, financial affluence than within my current job. But that does mean that I would have to quit my current job, not allowing me to have time for these things, and also reading. I'm a big reader, guys, and reading is very important to me. So I would have very little time, and also this path would not allow me to exercise the way that I do right now. I would have to figure that out as well. So I would have to create a whole new routine and a whole new schedule if I choose this path. With these paths over here, I don't. This one, however, like I said, this one does bring me and my husband closer to our goals. So knowing all of this, why am I consulting the tarot? Well, I want to gain insight. For this path over here, I want to know why I'm being blocked. For this path over here, I want to know if making the investment for what I need to keep pursuing my career as an artist and as a tarot deck creator, um, is that investment um, going to pay off in a way? And for this path, I just want to know if I'm going to be able to bear it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one card for each of these paths right now, and I'm going to show you guys my process. And we're going to use my trusty Shadowscapes Tarot. Now, the other thing that I was gonna talk about while I shuffle the deck is that normally I wouldn't even choose cards before the reading. I'm doing this so that I'm able to illustrate the point, and so that I'm also able to focus on the specific path at this particular moment, I guess. And the cards are really cool, and I wanted you to see them as well. They make for really good props. So okay, so I've had some jumpers, and they're all veering towards the lock. So we're gonna leave that over there. So how do I want to do this? Um, Maybe I'll just start reading, and then I'll grab some other cards as I go. So we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands. So a lot of fire energy, which is fascinating for this path. Let me put this over here so we can all see the cards. Yes, it is a very fiery path. I do know this. It's something that I know that I'm able to do. This is also something that I know that I have a lot of work pre-done, so it'll be easy for me to open this social media account and just upload content for it. And I know as well that I would gain a lot of interest because, to be perfectly honest, I already gained a lot of interest from my other social media accounts. Yes, definitely really related to my vanity, my looks. Um, so yes, I know that this will generate me a lot of attention. Now, this is not going to be very good for me in the long run, because even though I do like some forms of attention, this will be a burden to me moving forward, and especially if I gain more traction, or if I gain more followers, or I gain more um, um, I guess popularity. This will turn out to be very difficult for me, because I'm not very good at managing text or conversations with a lot of people at the same time. I also I have a limited amount of time, and I have a very tight schedule with the things that I like to do and the things that I want to do, that this would become a problem, because I know that I will be able to um, take a chunk out of my time and manage and involve myself in it for a very short period of time. And I have talked to people who have this same thing, this situation going on right now, presently, and they say that it is quite overwhelming. The amount of attention that they get, and the amount of people or messages daily that they receive. I know that I will, if they are overwhelmed, I would be completely in a turmoil. Um, so, yes, I already know this. So, the reason why I'm being blocked is because I know that in the long run, at some point, I will have to stop, because um, I know that I won't be able to carry out with that. So that's a good thing that I got the insight that I needed from this path. Now, for this path, let's see. And I do use reversals. It's funny that I am not getting. So for the create, let's see what the tarot has to say about this. I'm going to take one card as well. Well, maybe I should take two since I took two from this one. Okay, let's see. So normally I would spread the deck out and I would choose, but I can choose from the top of my the deck. So I have the Seven of Cups, and let's see what else do I have. And I have the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, awesome. Okay, so for this path, and this is, remember that this path is related to my art and my my artistry and my deck creation and my illustrations and my depictions for the Seven of Cups. It's fascinating that I got the Seven of Cups for the, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but these are two water cards for the create path, for the art path, which is fascinating because we have fire here and now we have water here. Yes, this is extremely emotional for me. One of the ways that I'm able to have such good emotional hygiene is through my art. I do tend to intellectualize my art as well, but yes, it does have. I do pour in a lot of emotion to my art, and my art is very important to me. I get very what's the word, sentimental when it comes to my art. For the longest time, I didn't share my sketches on Instagram for the depictions of the tarot that I'm doing because, in a way, I thought that they were mine, and I actually had to learn how to let go because, for one thing, when I don't know other other tarot creators, how their process is. Maybe I should look more into that. That would be fascinating to watch. But in my case, my art stops being personal the moment that I share it on social media. And that process of flowing or letting it go, letting my art go, allows me to grow emotionally. And I really enjoy that. It feels like I'm releasing something into the world, that I'm providing something into the world, even though the sketch is by all means not something that's done. It's not the final piece. It does feel like a sort of release. So I'm very glad to see watery cards on this. But going to the Seven of Cups over here, yes, there are a lot of choices that I would have to take if I make the investment on my art path over here. There are a lot of choices that I have to make. I have to open up myself into not only marketing more and having illustrations to sell in whatever form, as prints, postcards, probably bookmarks. I would love to sell bookmarks, guys, especially designed from the tarot cards. That would be awesome. I would love that. So yes, I know that I would have a lot of choices, and I know that since we're seeing the Seven of Cups and also we're seeing the Ten of Cups reversed, the option or the decision to make the investment right now, it's definitely an emotional one. It's something that I want to do. It's something that I am willing to do, and probably also something that I'm willing to sacrifice other things in order for me to be able to do this. So yes, this will require more time for me. I would have to stop reading as much as I do. If the investment for this path does I do make it. Um, Honestly, like I was saying, this would be quite the blow for our small family, because it is quite the bit of money, and it's, like I said, it's money that I'm unable to justify at this moment. So uh, yes, I do know this, and I also know this by looking at the Seven of Cups and at the Ten of Cups reverse, that this is something that I'm not losing right now. This is something that I can always come back to. This is something that I will always love, even though at this point, maybe making that investment is not the wisest thing to do. It would be the emotional choice. It's not a reasonable choice. It's not a logical choice. It's not a justifiable choice. So awesome for this. And for this one's the path that my mom's offer of job. The reason why I chose the move card for this to represent this job is because there will be a lot of travel, and I don't like traveling. Um, I like being at the place when I'm traveling sometimes, unless that place is Disneyland or Las Vegas or any other place where there's a lot of people around. My God, it's awful for me. But yeah, so I chose the move for that reason, and I also chose the move because that widespread wings with the strings attached like a lyre um, made me think of enjoying the financial affluence for some reason. So I chose the move card for that as well. That create I chose for the art path for very obvious reasons. Hopefully, I don't have to explain that. But yeah, so let's move on and see what the tarot is letting me know about this path, which is honestly the easiest path to choose, but the most difficult for me at this time. Let's see. I would like to mention that I am doing this spread to help make up my mind as to what actions I should take right now for these paths. So I'll come back to that. And we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. As you guys know, the Eight of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. Is reversed. I already know why, but let's take the other card. Okay, and let's see. One more card, beautiful tarot. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Wands reversed. So when I'm doing a reading like this for myself or for others, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about the Seven of Wands because I already know what this means. And I will also talk about it, but it's fascinating that I get this card, the Seven of Wands, because it's another fire card over here. What I was going to say about this one. This specifically, the Seven of Wands, whenever I get it upright, it means, go on the offense, take that action, go ahead and do it. When I get it reversed, it's the opposite, go on the defensive, maybe wait. So it's fascinating that I get this. And it's fascinating that I also get the Eight of Pentacles reversed, because this to me, so I will talk more about why the Eight of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards eventually. But the Eight of Pentacles reverse is letting me know that there will be a lot of, there won't be time at all or very little time to do the things that I enjoy doing. Now, this means working out This also means reading. This also means drawing. And this also means being with my family, which is a loss for me. And obviously, I hope it's a lot to support my husband. So yeah, I already know this. If I eventually choose this to do this path, I know that that's going to be a problem. Like I said, I will have to rearrange everything, my whole routine and my schedule. I would just have to start figuring it out again, go back to zero, being the defensive about it, and I would have to fight to get time. This job requires a lot of hours, and I am not used to working so many hours because, like I said, I like to invest my time in things that I like to do. That's one of the reasons why I believe I have such a what is it? An enjoyment towards a new day, towards waking up and getting out of bed and just plainly being around other people, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So it's fascinating that the tarot is letting me know that this is perhaps not a very good path for me, which I already knew that in a way. It's I know that it seems that it could be an emotional or an unreasonable what is it, excuse? Well, not excuse. Um, well, yeah, maybe excuse is the right word right now, because honestly, I've come up with so many reasons why not to do this job. Um, and it all narrows down to I don't want to do it. That being said, though, I do know that this, like I said, is a very easy path to make more financial affluence. So, yes, I'm very happy with this reading. Honestly, like I said, this is giving me a lot of insight as to how to approach this better, how to approach taking these paths better. Now, the other thing that I want to say about this reading is that I know that I can take these paths eventually in the future if I need to. It's not like I'm not choosing one of these right now and I can't choose them further into the future. I can. I know that I have these options open for me. I know that I'm able to make this decision if I do want to go and take these paths. I know that I will be able to do it. Also, with this one over here, I know that this will be a short period of time that I will have to do that. I would do this for a short period of time. This won't be long term. Versus this one, I see myself doing every single day of my life, and this one, I see myself doing it also short term, mostly because I know that I won't be able to manage the interactions. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful. I love how this looks, by the way, with this beautiful spread over here. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I hope that by me giving a reading to myself, you guys get to see how I do readings and when I am more likely to do a reading for myself. And it's so funny because I feel like I'm at a crossroads, and I'm sure that Hecate, the Titan goddess of the crossroads, is probably laughing at me right now. She's a great goddess. I love her. She's got so much good mythology, but I feel like I feel her presence. I feel her presence right now, and I'm glad that. But what I was gonna say is that I'm glad that you guys are able to see me do this, because this is very seldom that I do this. And I thought, well, I need to consult the tarot right now. I want to do that. So let me share it with you guys. So please let me know in the comments below what you think. If you have any feedback, any comments, I will be more than happy to engage with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, YouTube.